Hi everybody, my name is Lindsay Malloy and I am a third grade teacher here in Southern Colorado, and I am in my classroom again doing another project, part of my setting up. Sitting on the floor now with a trash can, beautiful trash can behind me. I decided to go for it, and I am painting. This is what they used to look like. I've got paint all over my nails already. There's like stains and stuff like that. So there's just these shelves I like to keep open. They used to have doors on them, but I don't like having the doors because they were hard to slide. They're already hard to slide because of previous years of paint, so I decided I'm gonna paint them. I'm just using white. This is school paint, so I didn't have to pay for it. I just brought my own painting supplies, and I'm just gonna paint these suckers white, and I think it looks great. I'm thinking I might spend some money though and get some contact paper for the shelving where the kids are gonna be sliding stuff in and out, so that the white paint doesn't get all messed up. I don't know if that will help at all or if I should just leave it white. I definitely can tell I already need to have at least 2 coats because it's pretty thin. So yeah, I am back in my classroom. Fan is still on. It is not too hot, but it is a little bit hot. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with all this painting, and I'll come back to you and show you what I've done. I'm gonna take a break here and eat my lunch because I brought my lunch because I did not want to buy lunch and spend more money on food. So I might do that. I'm gonna take a break. I'll check in with you later. Update on progress. There's just that one funky stain that is like, it's like acid or something. Like it won't get painted, so I need like 8 coats right there. The paint is not the same color white as the rest of the room, so I don't think I want to open that can of worms and fix, like, there's a little, that used to be a pencil sharpener, and then my paper towel dispenser used to be right here, and so that's now, it's moved over the sink because that just makes sense. And then, but that wall color is like a beige white, like a real off-white, so that's okay. It still makes it bright and cheery and not as yucky like that. I chipped away that stuff, whatever was right there. I've got paint everywhere. So I chipped that away. I've got a little bit of chipping, I think, that I need to do over here, but it still looks better. I think, I don't know that contact paper will last a really long time or stick really well, but I just feel like if anything spills again, I mean, it's kids, of course something's gonna spill. I just feel like contact paper will help at least the shelving last a little bit longer. So I might hit up the dollar store and see what they have there, and maybe I can even get a color and make it look cute and match my decor. So I think it'll work out. It'll be good. I think it looks good so far. It looks brighter and better than the cough syrup green, or I don't know what kind of green that is, but green mixed with some chipping brown. But it's an old school, so I can only imagine it's been painted and loved over the years. So yeah, I think it's going pretty well. It's not thick paint, but I am happy with it so far. I'm thinking, I don't know if I should paint, there's this sink cover thing, and it's not all beat up. It doesn't look bad. I wonder if I might, should I paint it? I think I feel like I should paint it. this shouldn't be this big of a deal. I'm just gonna paint it. And then I'm gonna put maybe posters in front of it or something like that. And, cause I've got a couple posters and it'll be fine. It'll look great. I wonder how they fix the sink. I don't know, but just wanted to check in, see how everybody is. How are you doing with your summer? What are you up to? What projects are you doing in your classroom? I am painting. I'm just happy that I didn't have to buy the paint. So there's that. So I will go with whatever color is free. So white was free, and so I will go with white. So this is what I'm doing. I will check back in with you. I'm probably only gonna do, I'm not gonna do a second coat on the back. There's like that's like a cinder block wall. I'm just doing one coat on there. I'll probably do another second coat just on the shelves and on the sides, because you can kind of see a little bit of the green through it. So just to make it not bother me. I know it won't bother any kiddos, but I don't know. If I was a little girl and I saw that, I wouldn't really want to put my stuff on it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just imagine. I'm a clean freak, so I want it to look clean and put away and organized. That's something I value. I think that's important. It helps keep people organized. It helps you keep focused. So I am going to help my kiddos get there, but in order to help them get there, it needs to not look yucky. I'm just glad I'm getting rid of this yuckiness. I mean, it's been hidden by doors, because before I was in this room there were doors on it, so it's not like anybody could really see it, and the doors weren't all yucky, but the shelves themselves have seen better days. So anyways, just checking in. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright, I have done the first coat. I think it looks awesome. Now that it's all done and I can't see all those stains anymore, look at it. Oh yeah. So much better. Just makes it feel a little bit more clean. Ooh, happy teacher. Alright, so I'm gonna do another second coat. Not another second coat. I'm gonna do a second coat, and then I think I'm definitely gonna get contact paper just to kind of preserve the shelving, because this shelf, these two, and so those, yeah, and those two I think I am going to use for student supplies. So this is where they're gonna put their pencil box. If they have any materials they want to bring in the classroom. I don't have to have cubbies, because we actually have, I'll take you out here, it's very dark. We have these hooks, so they can put their backpacks and coats and things like that out there. And then these, let's see, the top shelf. How should I do this? Because I have so many tissues. I'm gonna have to give tissues to our music teacher and our art teacher and our PE teacher, and probably SEAM, because I have way too many tissues, and the kids have tissues on their school supply list as one of the few items that they have to purchase, in addition to our district gives the kids school supplies. But Kleenex is on there. We go through it. Last year my class did not use a lot of Kleenex. That was the first year that I've had that much Kleenex left over. I've never had that happen before. And I'm going in into my 5th year of teaching. So 5 years, guys, and this is the first time. Anyways, Kleenex. This is where I put my social studies curriculum, on that bottom shelf. So it's just out of the way, and then I take things out when I need it. Bags, my cleaning supplies and things like that, and then extra tissues or bags in that shelf down there. Mostly, when I say cleaning supplies, I don't mean anything like scary. Here's my cleaning supplies. We had a really bad I don't know, something happened and my sink smelled horrible. So we have some of these. These are from the district, but just like shave cream, I think somebody used a long time ago. I've got some dish soap, and then the rest is just, this is a soap bottle that I have for this soap that somebody left in my room. And so yeah, giant thing of hand sanitizer. Those are my cleaning supplies. So there you go. I think it looks awesome. I'm really excited. I'm glad I did this. It looks brighter. Now I just wish I could paint the rest of the walls in my room. But no, I'm not going there. Because, yeah. You can see over here where it's next to it, or like over here, you can see the white is very stark white, and then this is kind of a cream color. And then, yeah, oh well. It is what it is. It's free paint. It just makes it look nicer for the kiddos and for me, and I'm happy. So I'm gonna definitely put contact paper down though, because yeah, already went over that. I just repeat things over and over again. I am not a professional vlogger yet. All right, check in with you in a little bit. All done. It looks awesome. Okay, I am happy with it. Hooray! So, all done. No more scary looking stains underneath it. It's gonna look awesome. Love it. Now, I'll just find some contact paper, just probably some stuff at either Walmart or the dollar store or something like that, just to preserve it a little bit, because kids are gonna be sliding stuff in and out. I mean, it's white paint and, you know, so I think it'll be a little bit more durable with something under it, because usually I think all the newer schools have, like, you know, their stuff is like this, where it's a laminate or something like that on the shelving, and these are just really old wood shelves in a 50-year-old school, so 50+ year. So yeah, needs a little bit of paint every once in a while. I am happy with it. I don't have that beige color, but that's okay. I will get over it. And yeah, it looks awesome. I think now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and just sit down. I don't know if I'm ready to leave yet, because I have a couple things that I wanna put. Sorry if I'm spinning you guys around so much. There's a couple things that I want to put up, like these. I wanted to put this math game 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and those will probably go right here. So I'm going to tape those on, and I was going to put math notebooks in there, but I actually decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these bins are going to get out of there. I'll probably put them in the closet or something, and then I will assign like 5 kids to a cubby. And so this column will be for reading, math, writing, and then like probably social studies, if I'm doing a social studies notebook, or I don't know, something like that. I just feel like it needs to, I think that would be work, because then they could be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. That'll hold, if I put 5 kids in each cubby, in each column, then that would be 30 kiddos, and I think I'm only having 24. Sorry if I keep spinning, sorry. I'm sure that's not, as I was editing my first one, I was like, Lindsay, you need to chill and sit still. The background does not need to move. Sorry. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do with that. So I'm going to make probably some labels just of 1 through 5, 6 through 10, and so on, or like math 1 through 5, math 6 through 10, and then tape those on there just so it's not a bucket full of notebooks. And I don't want more furniture around my classroom. It is kind of a small room, so I don't want to put like those little 3 drawers that I've seen some people put in their flexible seating classrooms. But I don't want to have baskets for each and every kiddo, because that would be a lot of baskets to buy and purchase on my part, and then have to repurchase if somebody breaks one. So I think that cubby idea, that was in my room before I got here, so conveniently I'm just going to use that for that purpose. And then I think those will all fit in there just fine. I'm gonna have a math notebook, a reading notebook, science notebook, writing notebook, probably a social studies notebook. I had science and social studies together in one notebook last year, and it was just kind of a hot mess, so I don't know if I want to do that again. I'll probably have a social studies notebook, but I'll just keep those separate, because I don't know that we'll use them a ton. And instead we'll probably use more worksheets, and not worksheets, but like with document-based questions, questioning, DBQs that we're getting next year in our district as part of our curriculum. It's a lot of stuff that you gotta print, so there won't be a ton of need for that. I'll probably use folders. There you go. Maybe I'll have a social studies folder for that. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still figuring that part out, because that social studies curriculum is going to be new. And what else am I going to do? I use a take-home folder. I'll show you all of this stuff as I'm setting it up too. This year I printed off little labels for their notebooks, because I had just a little bit of, I mean, it's something that kind of bugged me last year. It probably bugs nobody else, but some of the kids, when they wrote in the beginning of the year the names of their notebooks on their notebooks, I don't know what it is, but by the middle of the year they were using their science notebook during writing, so I don't know if they really paid attention to it. So I just need to be more explicit when I say, okay, we're gonna get out your science notebook, and it's the green one and with the green sticker and something like that. Just a lot of things that I need to be more explicit with and get better at, understanding that kiddos are not going to just instantly know what you want. Gotta remember that, teachers. So I'm sure you all know this, but if there are any first-year teachers and are looking for tips and things like that, don't assume they know anything, because half the time they're pulling out their science notebook during reading so, or another subject, and using that and flipping to the middle of the page. Oh, that bugged me. So just slowing down and showing them how to use a notebook academically, and not just flipping to an open page. Those small little things are things that I'm going to change next year, because they were small little things that, I mean, they kind of bugged me, but I didn't do anything about them. So now I'm just going to start the year off differently. And if in the end of the year the kids are flipping to the middle of the notebook anyways, big deal. There's nothing you can do about it. But at the same time, if you set them up for success, they're more likely to get there. So I'm probably rambling. I'm sure you all know all of that. But I'm just admiring my room now. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait. I think the kids are gonna love it. I'm trying to make things more accessible to the kiddos and not like out of reach, except for like my teacher station, which is why I mean, if I think about last year, it took up the same amount of space plus where I'm sitting for the small group table. So if I think about it, my desk is actually taking up less space than it did last year. I don't know. I might slowly move away from having a desk and just having that small group and all the things. I don't know. Our district has desktop computers for teachers. They don't give you laptops. I have a laptop, but it's my personal laptop that I use, and I just cart it back and forth. And mostly, if I don't want to cart it back and forth, most of the stuff I just put on our shareable drive thing that we have. And I don't know, I just love it. I think my room is coming together, and I'm excited that I'm pretty much done early July. I came in this early and started setting all this stuff up because, should I do a ramble alert? I might do ramble alerts. Here you go. Here's my rambling alert. I came in this early to set up because I'm going to be busy for the second half of July, and I'm not going to want to come in at all. I'm not going to have time to come in for the second half of July and for the beginning part of August. And so I just wanted to have this ready so that when I come back in August, I'm not going to have a ton of things that I need to move around or anything like that. So I'm pretty excited. This pillow is actually really comfortable. I'm sitting on my pillow. I've got that pillow over here. I've got the other two on that white paint. On that white couch thing that I scored at a garage sale. Yeah. If you're a new teacher, do not buy things new. I think the only thing new in my classroom that I bought are like little containers. I bought that from Michael's last year. I didn't use it last year, but I'm going to put like math games and center games. Probably not math, because I'm going to use those drawers over there for math games. I'm pointing, and you can't see, with the green IKEA stuff. I'm going to use that for math. And then I'm going to use probably those for reading or grammar or writing kind of center activities. And they can just pull one, or I'll pull like 4 that we'll have out at a time. I'm gonna build those as the year goes on though. I'm not gonna set that up right now. So I think I've done a lot. Oh my goodness. I've done a ton. That's all I really wanted to do today, was just paint. So I'm not gonna spend too much time. It's 3:20. So, and I got here at 11:30, but I was showing another teacher about Class Dojo that I use. If you're interested in how I use Class Dojo and how I'm changing up how I'm using Class Dojo for next year, just let me know down in the comments and I can do that. If you are still here listening to me ramble, congratulations, you are awesome. True fan, high five, all the things. Thank you so much. I am going to just putz around my classroom and kind of just put some things away. I'll show you really quick before I leave what I have done, and then I'm gonna go home and relax with my puppies. I'm gonna try and make it a goal to only be here for another 40 minutes maximum. Hopefully less than that, but I'm gonna leave at 4. Okay, I don't want to get burned out before school starts. So, but I'm not gonna come in for a couple weeks and take kind of a break. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna set you down. Bye. All right, I am back. It's actually 4:14. I'm only 14 minutes after when I said I would leave. But I did a couple things. Let's see, what did I do? I put this up here. I got that from the Target dollar spot. I just used some ribbon and some push pins and put it up there, and then I just used some of this washi tape that Ryan's aunt gave me. So I'm gonna keep the quote up there. I just think my principal does these, what are they? Those quotes from the Wonder 365 book. So I'm going to maybe pick one that he says, or just find one that will go with our class and put them in there. And then I put on my math games, so I will have 4 math games here, and I put the task card recording sheets label on that one. Not sure what I'm going to use that bin for, or that one, since I said I was going to move notebooks over there. But these top 4 I am leaving blank right now, and I am going to do a self-assessment rubric system with that, so they will turn in their work in those 4 bins, and it'll be, the top one would be, if you think your work is a 4, put it in the 4. If you think your work is a 3, put it in the 3, 2, and a 1. And I want to build the rubric together, so I don't want to make the labels until we build it together and label what a 1 would be to them. If you're looking for that idea, I get a lot of my ideas from the Core Inspiration. I just think everything she does is super student focused, and that's really where I want to head. So I'm gonna do that next year. I'll tell you how that goes. I made this on my silhouette, Mrs. Malloy, so I just put that on my teacher cart. I decided I'm gonna keep this surface clear, and I'm gonna keep my curriculum that I am currently using on top. So I have my grade 3 unit 1 right here. These are my sight words. I'll probably put those in the closet. I put up, this is for my Epic Books. Then I put up, this is I was gonna put our research board over there, but I changed my mind. I wanna put it over here because then I'm gonna put, I have sticky note chart paper, and I'll put that here. And then the kids can just move this out of the way. And then it's super easy for them to put a post-it on or to write on it. And yeah, I think this will be a good spot. Then I put, up here will be where our essential question is. I'll just put that on a sentence strip and stick that up. I need to make another label for genre. And I used these last year and they worked great. I need to get a couple more. I want to find some more of this yellow polka dot sentence card strips from the dollar store. Because I had a couple genres at the end of the year that I was not prepared for. So I need to make a couple more. And then I'm going to put vocabulary here, and I am going to actually use these. I need 6 of them, so I need to make a couple more of these. I had a couple of them, and they kind of broke. And the reason why they're so low and not high is because I like for my kiddos to be able to get them and take them off of the wall and take them to their seat if they want to. So I might need to move those things around, and definitely need to make, I hope 4 can fit in each row, because we have 8 vocabulary words each week with wonders, so I think that's where I'm going to put them. Then I need to make some more of those clips and use those for sight words. I did not do a good job of displaying any of our sight words ever last year, so I made it a point to make myself a little sign and remind myself, put them up. I definitely used these last year a lot. This is from More Time to Teach, and I just kind of use this as a supplement to Wonders and as a way to kind of show the strategy or the skill that we are working on. And then I need to make some for our vocabulary strategy there. I plan on putting our reading anchor charts here. And then I'll probably make the rest of this board like, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I thought I was going to use this whole thing for reading, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to use this corner, because then it'll be right next to the research board, and that's what I want the kids to access and be able to write on at any moment in the day. So I'm going to change my mind. I might use this for math. Yeah, I'll probably use this for math, except for one little section where I'll put an anchor chart for reading to go with all this over here, and then have like an anchor chart right next to it for math, and put all my math stuff over here. And then the last thing I did is I took down my helpers board, and I put just a label for our social contract. And this is where we're going to hang it. We will probably make that the second week of school. And so I will hang it there, and then I wanted it here as well because I wanted it easy access for kiddos, new kids, to be able to sign, and also to be visible every time we leave the room. And it's just every morning they'll see it because this will be our turn-in basket for anything they need to turn in, our morning STEM bins. I'll probably make this like a pick up your morning work area as well, so that I'll deliberately get them to come over here and be near the social contract so they're seeing it every morning. And maybe I'll figure out a way to put their morning journals over here somewhere. I think that would be ideal. Let me see if I can figure out how I would do that. And I like this little lamp. It's just for a little bit of ambiance. Anyways, so yeah, that's what that's gonna be. That's kind of like my morning section plus math, STEM bins. This will be a math board. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Math board, 2 anchor charts, one for math, one for reading. Will be reading stuff, but I wanted it to be able to be accessible for the vocabulary words. This chair does not need to be here anymore. There. So now the kids can like walk up and grab a vocabulary word. It's a little bit of a tight space, but the computers kind of have to be here because the outlets are right there, so I can't really do anything about that. And then research board, super accessible. And then next to our research board, I'm going to put our learning targets. So I need to make I think I'm gonna need to make a label up here to say what it is. I already have these from last year. I actually bought this decor set last year and I did not really utilize it. I only used it for the alphabet. I use it for the alphabet. I use it for a couple things like my reading or learning targets, but that's what I want to put over here because I did not use this space last year at all. So that's why I kind of want to put the research board over here so the kids can reach it. Learning targets because I don't teach over here at all. And then where I kind of teach the most is over here, because I have my projector pull down, or I make it and like an interactive whiteboard, even though we don't have a smart board or anything like that. If you just leave it up and the whiteboard there, then we can still write and everything on there, and it feels like an interactive whiteboard. And then I never taught anything over here. I just always had the schedule, my calendar. I'm adding the keep the quote here. And then I'll probably just maybe, I don't know, I might just leave that blank. Doesn't hurt to have a little bit of blank space. The reason why I have blank space right here is I will write the date the way kids will start seeing it when they're older, with the 8, 14, 19 with the slashes in between. And then I always put anything that I hear on the announcements, I put underneath here as a reminder. I'll probably just use this space for it. I think what I want to do on this kind of lower space is write what I want them to write down in their planner. And because my teammate does that, and I feel like she does a really good job of it, and I need to do a better job of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. And then I said I was going to put birthdays up. I didn't end up getting to that, but I have the label for it. I just want birthday. That will just be super easy to put the birthdays right there. Or I might put them, because there's a tack strip way up there. So maybe if I'm hanging them using ribbon, I think actually that's a better idea, huh? But I don't know if I could fit 6 across. Do you think so? I don't think so. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I want to put them somewhere over here though, kind of just out of the way above my desk, so we can see them, but at the same time they're not something that the kids really need to access. And then what else? Ooh, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this board like this, and mostly what I put up here is writing anyways. I'm gonna make this my writing board. All of this stuff will be gone. These will need to go back on the shelves. This stuff will all go on the shelves. These are books I need to sort into my library, and that's another project for another day, but need to go through those books and see what I want to keep, because I was donated a lot of books last year from another teacher, but a lot of my kids don't read those picture books. They love kind of the more almost chaptery books. I want to keep a lot of picture books, but they just didn't read a ton of them last year, so I don't want to keep them if nobody's going to read them. I'm going to give them, probably just donate them, or see if any other teachers need any books. I don't know what I'm going to use these for. I got these in a clearance last year. I might use those in the morning work area. That might be a good idea. This can just go in my closet since I cleared that out. These are going to be for the students, so those will be in their pencil boxes and things down there. This is just stuff that I cleared out, some binders, and these are number or problem of the days that I didn't want. They're really old, but I didn't want to throw them out because I might use them as maybe like making my own a couple task cards or anything, something like that, and using those instead of reinventing the wheel with problem solving questions. So yeah, all that stuff's just gonna go in the closet, but that's another project for another day. So basically this whole area is going to be cleared out of nothing, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna put their class supplies here, and my pencil sharpener usually goes around here somewhere because I have a outlet. And then what I plan to do is actually use the rest of this area either over here or over here. I might use the rest of this area as their book bins, place to store their book bins. Either that, or I'm going to use this top surface as the library, but I don't know if I want anything on top of there except for plants. I think I just want that clear, because I was thinking it might be fun to, I had a lot of kiddos that just like to stand, so I want to have some cleared off surfaces that are standing height for kiddos. And I think they could use that. It'd be a little high for them standing, but it would work by the end of the year. It would work perfectly. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm rambling again and talking through all my ideas, but that's kind of what I want to do on this channel, is just kind of talk through what I'm thinking and what I'm planning, and then kind of seeing it all unfold as it actually starts happening. It's looking more and more like a classroom. Oh, here's what else I did. I almost forgot. I changed this border. Used to be yellow, and so I had leftover teal, like glittery reflective border that I actually got last year from the Dollar Tree, and I had a whole pack that was unopened, and I was like, perfect, because now this one matches the one way over there in my corner on the desk, above my desk. So now it matches. Now it looks more cohesive, and I am loving it. I hated the yellow so much. I'm not loving the green as much over here, but I think it's fine because I have a lot of green bins. But doesn't that look so much better with the teal and the white? It's so much more calmer. I love it. And then I guess the green is fine because those green bins would help that kind of tie in. And I've got teal. So my room's kind of like blue, teal, and green. Anyways, I will stop rambling. I am going to put the camera down, close my blinds. I need to set the alarm for the school and go home because I am the only person here, and it is 4:30. Turn off the fan. And then all done. My battery is dying. This is perfect timing. And I'm just gonna leave the rest. And I don't know if I'm going to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. No, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I am gonna go to the pool and relax with my mama. And then I will come back. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, so I will probably come back Friday maybe after my appointment, if I have time. So I'm just gonna pack up really quick and go home. I don't know. We'll see. I have plenty of vlogs though, so by the time you see this, I'll probably be coming back into my classroom. I just posted a vlog today. I'm gonna go home and probably edit and upload the other vlog tomorrow. I don't know if I'll upload it tomorrow, but I will post it definitely by Friday or this weekend, and then I'll probably won't come back until next week. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break over the weekend and kind of just chill for a little bit. I'm getting too excited, way too excited about setting up my room. So I want to leave a little bit for later. I'm leaving all the computers on because our tech people, if you're wondering, our tech people came and they told me not to turn my computer off, so I'm not turning it off. I just signed out. All right, I'm gonna stop talking into the camera and go home. I will see you later. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe and support a teacher. If you have a YouTube channel that you are showing your classroom setups, I'd love to see those. I love getting ideas. That's what teachers do, is we beg, borrow, and steal from everybody. And I'd be super excited to see what you have. So yeah. Post down below in the comment section your link, and I will go and check you out. And make sure you click on that notification bell, because then you can know right away when I post, and you'll get an alert on your phone. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to coming back and setting more of this up, but also looking forward to taking a little bit of a break. See you next time. Bye.